their roster's changed quite a bit at West Virginia, but what do you remember about the game down there last year against them?
I remember like it was just intensity. Like the defense was solid. They had a shot blocker, Kanate. It was more like physical. It was more big, so athletic.
How do you feel like that experience? They obviously have some new players this year, but how did that experience of having already played them once, how much does that help you going into this matchup?
It have you more prepared and knowing what to like look for coming into the game. Knowing they're gonna play hard and never quit on no possessions, and it was different from last year. Coming in as a freshman, we didn't know what to expect, but now we know what to expect as being a sophomore going into this year games.
This is obviously a rivalry game for the fan bases. I mean, it's only for most of the guys on either side of the court, maybe only like their first or second time playing in it. Does it feel different to you to play in it or to be a part of it?
It feel good about it. It's more like you could tell it's a big thing about the school rivalry, and that's one thing that we want to do. Like we want to keep it going and also have fun when we enjoying it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd been told stuff going into the game last year, but having, especially with it being at West Virginia, when could you kind of tell over the course of that game that like, whoa, this is intense, like this is really a rivalry?
I could tell you now, like you could tell that West Virginia fans do not like Pitt fans. So I mean, it was an intense game.
What do you mean? What was different about them?
It was just like you could feel like the heat that they really didn't like the other team. Like some people say it's a rival, but you could really tell it's a rivalry. Like they don't like each other at all. Like, and that's from the jump from back in the old days. So and it leads on to now. So.
Yeah, well, we had talked with Coach Cape a little bit earlier about X and sort of dealing with expectations coming off the freshman season he had. I mean, you, him, and Trey were such big parts of the team. Last year, and we're doing it as freshmen. How going into a sophomore season, how difficult can it be to sort of build off of those expectations that people have?
It's a lot of pressure, but like Coach said, not to put a lot of pressure on yourself, but it's a lot of pressure because a lot of people is like seeing what we could do last year, and they expect us to do the same or more this year. So like we try to come out every game and try to do our best, even when we're not having a good game. So we try to do our best as most as possible, and it's a lot of pressure we put on ourselves, but we have to like relax and just play ball.
Au'Diese, West Virginia is a big team, big long team across the board, and on Pitt, you're one of the few players that can guard almost every position, so the team might need you to step up, especially. What do you see your role being in this game?
I just see my role as being a lockdown defender, rebounding, scoring the ball, just doing everything that coaches preach us to do, like every little thing. So, and that matters. And this game is gonna matter to show up as well. So I just want to do everything I can just to pull out the W.
After your first win, you guys had the loss to Nichols a couple days later. Did you do anything differently coming out of this win against Robert Morris? Maybe change things up a little bit?
We do the same routine over. I mean, we just changed the pace of practice. Everything just got harder. We took it up a notch, and that's what we had to do. Lead over to the win against Robert Morris, and that's what we're doing now to prepare for this West Virginia game.